What's up guys, back with another vlog and the first official episode of my new series on this channel, Bulking with Ben. So briefly explain what this series is going to be about. Basically me going back into my gaining phase and taking you along with me like I do with my vlogs already, and really just showing you what it takes to build muscle and what the steps are for that. So not long got up, I need to 1, go weigh myself, and 2, do some exercises for my core strength that the chiropractors ordered me to do. Alright, so weighed in at 149.5, which is actually the lowest weigh-in I've ever had, so I don't really know how to feel about that. I think it's mostly to do with how little water I had yesterday, so I think that's the reason for the weight fluctuation there. But still, the starting point around 149, 150 pounds, so the goal is to gain as much muscle mass from that, not only in my weak points but just overall build a bigger physique. Looking to obviously have the weights go up per week, roughly about £1, maybe £2 a week, and believe it or not, I don't really want to exceed that much per week, because if my weight's going up more than that past the first few days or week, because there's obviously going to be an increase in carbs, which means there's going to be more water retention in my body. Don't actually want to have that much weight gain per week, because we're trying to do this bulk as best we can, gain as much muscle as we can, but still stay as lean as we can. So try to just purely gain muscle and minimal amount of fat. So sticking to about £1, £2 a week is what we're going to be looking for here. Okay, breakfast today is going to be my granola and yogurt again, just a little bit more today. Because I'm bulking, my carbs have gone up, so I need to include a few more carbs in my diet. And then with that, just got some water here. Haven't had a Monster yet. Gonna save that for a little bit later on if I do want one. Just got done cleaning my car. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Yeah, just got done cleaning my car. Had to wash it and like rinse it twice because it was so dirty. I think the muck kind of built up because like I put the sponge on it and the soap, the hot water. But there was so much of it that ended up drying, so I ended up rinsing it off, making it wet again to wash it again. So it took like half an hour, but I think I prefer doing it by hand, or there's actually a machine near me which most petrol stations have where they give you a timer. I think it's £1 per 2.5 minutes, so I think I'm going to go use that next time I have to wash it, because it seems like it's going to be more effective. It's got the soap dispenser and the water kind of like on a broom, so you can, or like a type of brush, so you can really easily get the roof and all the other areas without really having to reach over. Then there's a jet wash, so I think I'll do that next time. Alright, so back from the gym, about to have my post-workout meal, which is actually a lovely plate of roast dinner that my parents have given me as I come through the door. I've iced my back, that feels great now, nice and relaxed, it doesn't feel tense or bad in any way. But let's get on with talking about this workout. So just in general, now that I'm back in my bulking phase and trying to gain my muscle, not much is going to change with what I was doing before when I was on my cut, or if I was just eating my maintenance calories and I just kind of wanted to maintain whatever weight I had. The only thing really that's going to change is how much volume I have in my workout. So obviously eating more carbs is going to give me more energy. With that being said, I'm going to try and do more volume as much as I can, especially with my weak points. So these weak points being my shoulders and my upper chest, I'd say, or just my overall chest. I'm not happy with the size in proportion to stuff like my back. So overall going to gain as much muscle as I can, because that's what I really want to achieve with this bulk, and do it as controlled as I can. But the weak points are definitely these shoulders, and you'll actually see in one of these back exercises, I think it's the one that involves a bit more trap, like the row that's more kind of upright with some trap work in there. You can see that my shoulders are kind of a bit lagging compared to my back size. But yeah, the actual workout, went in there, being day 2 of this bulk, I haven't really felt too full yet. My body hasn't reacted to it so much that I feel much more energetic, like I can do a mad amount of volume, but I felt kind of average, didn't feel depleted, didn't feel flat, so I tried to do as much as I could and had a good workout. So started with lat pull down for some width on the back, then supersetted that with these lower back extensions just to help me with my pain that I've got trying to strengthen that muscle, and also that's a weak point. I want to bring up my lower back, because before now I hadn't really done much in the way of deadlifts or any kind of lower back work, so that's one thing that I did. After that, went on to the upright row trap shrug thingy. I don't know what you'd actually call it, just kind of high back row, I guess. Then went on to another kind of pull down machine, which I didn't record, and supersetted that again with a pull-up, assisted pull-up with a close grip, so involving a bit more biceps, getting them warmed up for the biceps I did next, and some lats as well. And then after that went on to biceps, did some straight barbell curls, did 25 kg, went as heavy as I could with this, still getting kind of rep range of 10 to 12. And then after that went on to kind of a superset as well, did unilateral one at a time, a hammer curl with the dumbbells, so would hold the bench, held the dumbbell on one hand, and just really focused on getting a nice contraction, nice slow return on that weight. And then superset that with a slightly lighter barbell again, with a more narrow grip with my hands reversed, so that like that, so I was having them pronated with my palms facing the floor, to involve also a bit of forearms there, so that brachioradialis there, and also the long head of the biceps with the brachialis. So that was the workout, and just going to quickly talk about rep ranges as well in this particular workout. And since I'm bulking again, this isn't something that needs to change because I'm bulking, it's just something that I want to start implementing into my workouts. I'm going to start going for lower rep ranges on more than just the compound movements that I do, because although most muscles do respond to higher rep ranges in terms of muscle growth, you know, if you do anywhere from 10 to 15, you're going to get the most growth you can with pretty much any body part. There are certain body parts, certain muscle groups, sorry, that react to lower reps with a heavier weight. So things like legs, for instance, because you're constantly on them, they don't typically come under the slow twitch muscle fibers. The majority of them are made up from fast twitch, which means in order to actually activate the muscle properly and tear those muscle fibers, you're going to have to put a heavy load on your legs and do them for fewer reps. Because think about it, you're walking around throughout the day or standing, your muscles are constantly going to be under tension, at least a little bit with your legs, so they're not likely to grow just from doing that kind of stuff, as they've become so adapted to constantly having a load of your body on them. So yeah, mostly with legs I'm going to start doing lower rep ranges of 6 to 8 with certain exercises, particularly calves, some quad exercises, just to get a little bit of everything in there to make sure I'm gaining as much as I can with everything. So I'm going to do this with not just one particular muscle group, but legs are going to be the ones I'm going to be focusing on mostly with that. Alright, currently icing my back because I just got back from the gym, and chiropractor said that I need to be doing this for about 20 minutes after each workout, regardless of whether or not I'm using my back at the moment with my back injury. So I'm just going to lay here on my phone for a little bit, and then when I'm done I'm going to get up and talk to you guys about the workout, which I think I'm going to do as a commentary over the footage that I would have got previously to this. So saying this, you've probably already seen the part where I'm speaking. Anyway, I'm going to cover everything in that commentary, and I already would have said the stuff that I want to say, so I'm just going to conclude the video here. Hope you guys liked episode 1, pretty much day 1 and day 2. I'm not going to be doing like day by day of this bulk. I'm just going to be documenting a couple of days at a time, hopefully 2 or 3 videos a week, probably for about 10 weeks, and then I'll just kind of end it there and try to basically show the before and after of the bulk, what's grown, where I've brought out my weak points. So I'll see you guys in episode number 2.